was as good.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Gano out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What's up, Jeremiah?
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Ready, set, Mike 54. I got you, punk.
You have NCAA
Jackson
1-5.
options out left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. He finds Roberts, complete. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Jackson options out left. Stepping up, he's going to keep
watching
it.
some of your
And he gets
NCAA
it
streams.
inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19
The game just started.
yards.
I'm trying to figure out what he likes to do. I'll start talking in a bit.
This read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Switch up.
Jackson options out left. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
You good?
On 1st and goal, Dixon. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll look to run with Ingram, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
How's everybody doing today?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that
You
great
some
diving
face of
grab.
Lay
franchise
it up there,
today.
let him go get it, and he got it. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball running it, but not in that situation. I mean, I think we got an example of why NFL coaches really don't like their quarterback in the running game.
Because whether he keeps it or not, he's likely going to take a hit.
60-yard field goal, really?
And defenses, they're looking to put that hit on a quarterback.
And that right there is something we've seen
NCAA still let you
15
play
times in
online.
NFL history. That
Yes,
will
it does.
officially
It
go
still
down
allows
as
you
a
to play online.
60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I have to get IT.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field.
What the game will not
Sees
allow
the
me to
ball
juke.
move to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
11 yards there. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Game won't let me juke, man. I'm pressing the button.
There, he'll get it to the 39. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers.
That game is
These are some
extremely
agile
expensive
players
now, Jeremiah.
who can play in any spot on the field.
On 1st down, it's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know I looked IT
Well,
up
the
yesterday
incompletion,
on
yes, but
Amazon.
maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
My uncle
I did
Happy
apologize
will
in
give
advance,
IT to the
You
league.
did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free.
He play on the PS4.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. You've got
He
under a
about
minute
to
to
get
go here
Madden
until
2-0.
halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
From the 27, Jackson. Now Brown. Oh, he lost the
That's
football.
bull crap, man. Come on, man. That's bull.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Dude's
As
getting
they'll
every
stop
break,
the clock
man.
with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson, options out left. He can run for it, and now look at him go. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half, and the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half.
Hit stick him, and I get that. Calls the fumble. His man picks it up, Johnny on the spot. Next play, he scores a touchdown off a read option.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on
Ain't
first
that
and
some
10.
stuff?
He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. We'll tick by in this. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right,
PPO
Coach, thank you.
stuck
We welcome
controller.
everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat.
Come on, Cam, dang!
Intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That good for 19 and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Let's go now. Time to end it. 55. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Ingram again, a first down carry. Shreds the tackle. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down now. It's Dixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Here we go. 50 sack. Henry. 54. Time to go. Night.
Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Oh, my God, bro. Press X.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Owasor. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Newton.
What are you doing, Cam? Oh, my God, bro. Is my controller messed up or something? I'm pressing the...
threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
3rd and long. It's Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. That's good for 28 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Newton. Rolling to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Being chased out left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To throw is Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Wow. Really? I never seen the DB do that. Come on, man.
By Brandon Carr.
Wow. Wow.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Push him back.
Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's on the Pro Bowl guard, Marshall Yanda. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Jackson to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Cam's going to run the option right. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 87 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Well, a lot of things have to go right for an option pitch to be successful. Everything lined up there on the long run.
It does, because you have to make the proper read. It doesn't matter what guy you've decided is going to be read on the defensive front. You still have to execute it. If he comes to the quarterback, you saw there, pitch it out to the running back, and off he goes. A lot of teams don't like to run the option because they don't like having their quarterback hit.
Man, I just had a bad game, man. If we played 10 times, he would only beat me 1. For real.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson, option right. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Jackson, options out left. He may try and run for this. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Here's Jackson, and that's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here we go.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he is going to get this one back to the...
That was bull. He wasn't even that good.
Play with Houston.
I'll get him the next game, student. How y'all doing in the chat today, man? I can tell I ain't played in two days, 'cause I'm a bit rusty.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Gano out to kick this one away.
Do some face of the franchise.
Face of the franchise? Okay. If I got time for it, we'll check it out.
Hey, 180, 180, 390.
Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon.
I'm
and from the
sorry.
25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Get him out of here. My
Now
GF
Rivers going
broke
to
up
give it off
with
to
me.
Gordon. They find some open field here. 22 yards there.
Hey,
First
I thought he
down.
was banned.
Outside handoff to the right
I
side.
thought you banned him.
If
That's
you're a
why
running
I was
back, you
pissed.
love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is swallowed
He
up
said
right
he was
at the
sorry.
line of scrimmage. Tackle made by K1 Short. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost
I heard
like
what
the
he
bullet
said.
train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Shaq
Heard
Thompson
exactly
on the
what he
tackle
said.
that time.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready?
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Rivers on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense.
You never
It
know.
can change
Energy
momentum in a
happy
big
tears.
way.
Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, it ain't about me
6
being
yards on that
mad.
last
It's about
play.
people
Here's
having
2nd and
respect for
4.
one another. That's what it's about.
Newton to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult.
He
Anyone playing
sounded
a
sincere.
linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit.
I'm gonna leave it
He
up
cuts
to the chat.
inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice
Chat what y'all
pickup
want to
for a
do.
first down.
Give them another chance or ban them.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Give him another chance.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And I think the ball's out. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Back now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin.
I saw it.
It's the Chargers
Giving it
here
up to the
with
chat.
Football. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here.
Leaving it up to the
out.
chat.
That's why he said that.
I don't think so. You don't take frustrations out on other people. Sorry, I'm less a little forgiving than other people.
From the gun, Rivers.
And
Into
so
heavy traffic, and it's
emoji has
intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Cam's going to run the option right. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
The ball comes out.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there.
Good job, baby.
It's caught inside the 25. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. 45 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed.
Wow.
Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and
That's
put this
crazy.
ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
A plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rivers under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brian Burns in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack.
Check your hot read.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
What's going on, chat? How's everybody doing today?
How old are you?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Allen hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
We have seen this before.
25.
Coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
Hey, Jay. How you doing?
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to.
And guys, don't forget, we're going to do a free giveaway once we hit 200 subs, guys. Just keep that in mind as well. So tell everybody about this channel.
The drive begins with a run by
You
McCaffrey.
have kids.
Yeah, give him
No, I have
4
no
yards
kids.
there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Beyonce.
16 yards, a 1st down. On 1st down, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Virgin.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught.
All right. Hey, I'm getting ready to ban you, man.
Make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Flushed out right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now a timeout
What am I
taken.
doing today? I'm off my
Perhaps a
game,
chance
man.
for one more quick play
God
and then
dang.
another timeout
Suck.
if they hurry. We'll see. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Congratulations for the new subs.
Gun. 58, right over.
From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Thank you,
And this offense going to
Darrell.
like to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Are you new to the channel?
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
All right, we got to get serious.
And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Don't tell me what to do.
This is the NFL.
Seriously.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Do not tell me what to do on my
Coach,
channel.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
May you.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Dude, you funny.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Newton on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across.
Welcome to all the new viewers who's tuning in. Having a little rusty game so far.
The drive will continue. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's fun. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game. But this
rusty game so far. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Emmy.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
Because you acting funny today, man.
Well,
acting funny
today.
today.
In the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Trey Boston.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives,
good, man.
2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, We're
You
not
are
seeing
good,
it right
bro.
now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Appreciate everybody that's tuning in right now.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This is McCaffrey on the give. Down to the 25. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he slides to avoid the hit. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football.
Can I stream NCAA today?
Quarter number 4.
I don't know, man. I got to be somewhere at 4:30. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it in today, but it's definitely on my not my wish list, but it's definitely on my list to stream. Get that out there for you all.
McCaffrey following the penalty.
We will be streaming some NCAA though. I guarantee you for that.
On the pickup there, and now
That's
they've
for
got
sure.
it 1st and goal. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts?
You
What are they
have a
going to do to
job, no
stop
funny
you?
stuff.
You're taking charge.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
I do.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
Are you guys going to check out the preseason tonight?
Shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6
NFL
points go by
is
the
back.
wayside on that one.
So they clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably
Hell
would have been the
yeah.
final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn
Jeremiah,
close.
quit asking me that question, seriously. I do it when I feel like it's appropriate, but don't ask me that again, seriously. Why is it so important to you? He didn't say it to you, he
So
said it to
Rivers will
me.
lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Okay,
And he's going to be
happy too.
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
How you know?
He was talking to me when he said that because I didn't stream another ranked match game. And I said I was going to do face of the franchise, so that's when he said that. So he was directing that towards me. So I don't care if he apologized. He was in the wrong, so I'm not going to allow him to sit here and watch my stream, because that type of activity is not, we don't do that on this channel, man. We respect one another on this channel, and we treat everybody with respect on this channel.
He
So,
said fuck black people.
Why did you say that for? Why did you say that? It was no need to say that.
No F gamer jump.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it again. I'm done talking about it, Jeremiah. Don't bring it up no more, seriously.
Houston.
That's right, I did say Houston. I got you.
What's up, man?
I got you. You did say Houston. I got you, buddy. What's up, LeBron the GOAT?
You got a PS4.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. I'm on PS4,
Broom,
PS3.
you so funny.
I know. I just don't want to talk about it, man. It's over with. It's done with. It's no need to keep talking about something that's in the past. So don't bring it up, man.
What if say IT again?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
That's it, baby. We go
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yellow. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Hatchet, hatchet.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Do you how to stop the run?
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Somewhat.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Come on, defense. Got to get a stop. Gotta get a stop, baby. Gotta get a stop.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
I am not the best Madden player. Stream. But I'm decent. Decent.
Don't be scared of it. No.
On second down, Williams trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller. 79 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just
Who asked me to get the Titans in the chat?
They didn't come out ready to go.
Not the Titans, but
still
the Texans.
reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off
What
the
state
drive,
do you live in?
that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Jeremiah.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's dropped at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because
Jay, did you tell me to get the Texans?
Until they stop
I think it was somebody else. I'm trying to remember.
You keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Carolina.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Is R.D. Johnson on Texans
He took a
here now
possible
update?
negative and turned it into positive yardage.
I didn't pay attention, Jay.
Avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
You ever been to a game?
Not a professional game. I want to go to one, actually.
California sunny here.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good.
If you are new to the stream, guys,
so they better get a
feel free to check out my channel,
exactly right.
like, comment, and subscribe to it as well.
Is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
We do other games besides sports.
15.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Probably not today.
For no gain,
I don't think I will today.
So it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Wow.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th
They
play
didn't
of the
give me
drive.
that. Should have swatted it instead. Thought I had it picked up.
What we got? Come back!
How long you streaming?
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And stopped a few yards shy.
Probably for about another hour or so.
They're able to convert.
Like I said, I got somewhere to be at
sets up a 1st and goal.
about 4:30.
Never make
So
the
we still
mistake
got a little
that
bit
the
more
slot
time,
receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run it with Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
41's the mic. Check 41. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
J Little Ugly BOI.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the
Just
coaches'
kidding.
2-minute drill.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Show it up. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
After do play with the Jaguars.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Wow.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. No problem there on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Please stream NCAA.
I will, man. It's not going to be today, but I will.
They get set to take over here. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
That's wrong. And don't curse in the stream, man. Come on. You know better than that.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First down, Houston.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So it can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now it's Watson. And an alley to run. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
And the Texans, first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
No play with the
Throwing again
Cowboys.
is Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Watson. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Watson now to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Texans send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Hill on the return. Hill shedding the tackle, and he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
We sniffed that out.
Mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. The tight end, Kelsey, was the intended target.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller.
73.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And they'll get this down to the 10. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. The big fella. And this will be a touchdown. Darren Fells taking it in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, whoever told me to play with the Texans, I like them. I'm going to try to get a little bit better with them. Who's that in the chat that told me to play with the Texans?
Me. Cowboys.
Oh, Jacob, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I like the Texans. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to get better with them.
Uniform.
Cowboys. We'll do a Cowboys. Let's do a Dallas Cowboys. I actually like playing with them. I played with them a couple of times. Let's see.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Madden Master?
Color Rush. Don't ban me. Please, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
All right, don't say anything else. You good. You good. Don't do it no more. If you're new to the stream and if you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing Madden content. I dropped a few videos.
Color Rush uniform.
Over the last couple of days, so I hope you guys had a chance to take a look at it. The last one I just did was the Madden 20 has defensive coverage issues, so I hope you guys had a chance to check that out.
Color Rush uniform. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I hope you are too, man. Doing great. No complaints over here at all.
Okay.
No complaints. All right, let's do Cowboys. Color Rush. I'm gonna try to play a little bit better. My game is
Color Rush uniform.
I heard you. I heard you, Jeremiah. Chill. They don't have Color Rush.
Have you heard of the Xperia farm?
I haven't.
Color Rush uniform.
Hey, Jeremiah, they don't have Color Rush.
XP sorry.
So I do 95 alternate classic.
Alternate. Have you played with any other sleeper teams yet? Vikings, Ravens, Redskins, and the Cardinals.
I wouldn't call the Vikings sleeper, but I played with the Ravens. I want to try out the Redskins. I'm going to try out the Cardinals too. Those two teams I haven't played with, but I will play with them.
Color Rush.
They don't have Color Rush, Jeremiah. Quit saying that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay. Do you hate the Patriots? Color Rush.
I do hate the Patriots. I don't like them.
Marr now to kick this one away.
Cause I don't.
Guys, everybody in the chat right now, if you could, give the video a like, guys. Give the video a like.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Hey, modders, could you just make sure everybody in the chat knows that they need to just like the video?
Color Rush.
180. 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go, D. Hey, ball.
That's a stretch coming right here.
Check. 48's the mic. Watch the backer.
Like the
first
video.
down, Trubisky. And his first pass is incomplete.
Like IT now.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Color Rush.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Chris.
Lock in. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
I love Madden.
He's coming. Double up.
Here's Trubisky. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one,
Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush. I stopped playing Madden in BCK on Division 2. Chrissy.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
How is Division 2?
It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
That's the game I probably need to check out.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush, Color Rush.
Sometimes called just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. Dak finding his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
Almost a pick six. Color rush, 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 color roo. He is kinda like a toddler in the car. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Yep. He sure is. He knows better too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Shut up, Madden.
And again, it's Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. From the right hash, this from 53.
Color rush, color rush, color rush, color rush, color. The burn so mean, ha ha ha.
The kick by Maher is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Appreciate it.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream.
Here in this first
Get the
quarter.
video a like, please, guys. Trying to grow the channel.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that they weren't put.
And the pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He's going to look deep down the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helping.
If that offense can put 6 on the board here, we'll see. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Madden, you a bum.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Alright, you don't have no time to get the play off and pass rushing something vicious. Man.
Looking deep for Gabriel. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, you got to get that ball out of there within 3 seconds, man. It's tough this year. If you hold on to it, especially if you got somebody that's like an X factor. Like, I'm playing against Khalil Mack. If I don't get the ball out in 3 seconds, I'm getting sacked.
Dallas
easy.
Offense now heading back out onto the field. And
that's why he's blitzing me so much, because he already knows.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score
that was a touchdown.
You have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football
True and
there,
check
and it's second down.
Matt 99.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but
FGH.
let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the
What team
incompletion.
do you like?
I'm a Panthers fan, LeBron. What about yourself?
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is
Shoot up
3rd and
LeBron.
7. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He
Oh,
rifles
good hit.
one that's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan.
Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay,
I like the
where's he
Giants
going with the
even though
football?
I'm from
Because you can
Virginia.
make an educated
Yeah,
guess
ain't nothing wrong with that,
defensively.
man.
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Brew mod me back.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Giants second at
Throw
4-9
left
receive.
side to start the drive is complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that
You
says
should play
ad-lib
with the
halftime
49ers.
previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Kill, kill, kill. 80 weapons.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Trubisky steps away to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat.
And he's going to go down again.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
48 Mike. Come on, D. Blue. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Alert. I'm here all day. Check 48 to Mike.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And this a 39-yard attempt.
I have to try the Niners out.
Is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46. Under. Check, 59. Check, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. To throw is Prescott. Steps away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 47.
Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Cooper was the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 6 guys. Check. 22 Jet Bomber, 22 Jet Bomber.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Marr on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Appreciate it.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick six. Forced out to his left.
DWTF did I do?
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by George Iloka. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think
You put that in timeout for no reason.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Jeremiah, you're acting very immature, man. You keep spamming, you're cursing, and you're just acting immature in the stream, man. I mean, if you're gonna continue to act like that, I'll ban you from the channel. Seriously.
For 2 yards on first down. Prescott to throw it. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb.
Scroll all the way up on the chat and see you're the only one that's acting uncivilized, man. Look at the messages that you're sending.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What did I do?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
But cracking.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 90. Hey, Charlie. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
How is that being extreme?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Trubisky. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. Uses the spin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Give them that underneath stuff,
Bye-bye.
right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now it's Trubisky.
Hello, my name
The
is Siri.
Cowboys pressure
I
gets
have a
there this
fractured
time for the
butthole.
sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Bears tried it on 4th down.
I don't care if you unsub, man. That's fine.
And boy, possession here turns over with a football.
I am not going to lose
already
any
being
sleep, brother.
in the red
Sorry,
zone.
just wanted to hear the robot say that. Dislike.
That's cool, too.
Keep it up, guys.
That shows how immature you are.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop
You
them
do
on
too
defense,
much.
not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock
Ooh,
at the
you're so
2-minute warning.
sensitive.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to Mack.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this one is right
Man, you
down
on the roll
Broadway.
today.
And that
What
will
you
extend the
doing
lead
for
out to
what?
24. So it's 3 more points.
What you
and that
mean?
widens this thing
What you
out
mean,
even
Jay?
further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You're smashing the competition, I mean. That defensive scheme tears scrubs apart. Pinch zero makes average dudes look bad in Madden 2-0.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. DeMarcus Lawrence, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I don't know what play he's running, but that's got to be a blitz.
In there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen
Oh,
is
appreciate it, Jay, man. I'm just,
and the back
I'm a little
really
focused right now, so
the front putting on the
I guess
pressure,
I can
the
attribute that to me playing so well.
passes
But,
off.
I mean,
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Now Austin. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Take left, take left. 3 down, 3 down. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line.
Throwing here, Prescott. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
oh my God, come on, Jason
Danny
Witten.
Trevathan there to bring him down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at
We're going to
the
respect our
28-yard
opponent. We ain't going to
line.
run the score up on him,
It
man.
goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
We're not going to do that.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their
Witten didn't
defense that
come
really
out
made the
of
statement after the
retirement,
break.
just
They
tip
pitched the
off.
second half
Emoji happy
shutout.
tears.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. All that would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half,
I'll be right
and
back,
no
guys.
points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
I don't get it. Udo some face of the franchios. SPL 1 and K. One v one.
Hey, I thought he was banned. I thought you banned.
Color rush. Uniform.
Everybody that's watching, if you can do me a huge favor and just hit the like button on the stream, guys. Everybody, if you can do me a huge favor, hit the like button on the stream. I really appreciate you guys' support and tuning in. Don't forget, 200 subscribers, we will be doing a free giveaway.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Carolina Panthers. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And a Panther first down.
Be right back.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the ground, McCaffrey. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And this is caught. He hits more. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack on 1st down, Newton buying time to his left. And his pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
3rd and long, it's Newton. Being chased out left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Hogan, 27 yards. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0.
Can you stream Gatomer?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's checking.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. He's going to let this go deep for Jim. And he fires one that's intercepted. And I think the ball's out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Deshaun didn't come back and get that ball, man.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Dancing to his left. And caught left side, Olsen. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, 48 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180. Check 59. Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy.
From the 45 on second down. Wentz. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, this is Howard. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense.
Oh, no
because
reason. I'm
you're
down
excited about
14
hitting
to
him in
nothing.
the first half. Maybe
Trying to
not so
concentrate.
much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Go, go. 280.
On 3rd and short, going with a tight end. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
That's crazy. That's like some type of suction tackle or something like that.
Here we go. Back. 120. And let's pin the mirror.
Going for it with Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Next play with the Rams.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. There the Eagles are back within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Put the Raiders next game.
Oh no. I got my butt kicked with the not the Lakers, but the Raiders the last time.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity
No pick
for
for the
them to go
Rams.
down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Short throw pick-6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our
Put the
referee.
Raiders.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Newton. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Rams.
The Panthers on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Rams rest.
Now Newton. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Looking deep downfield, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
He can't hang. He's not going to get it.
Wentz now on 1st down. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. On play action, Wentz. Right side caught by Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Shotgun now for Wentz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Alshon Jeffrey. Incomplete. It's 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Elliott puts this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
What's up, stream? Y'all a little quiet. Y'all enjoying the content? Y'all enjoying the stream? Let me know.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets
Because we're
underway.
not talking.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Who y'all think's gonna win the Super Bowl this year, guys? Matter of fact, everybody that's watching right now, put in your favorite team in the stream so I can know. In the comment
Wentz
section.
and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Jackson's got it over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. It's a big-time run.
He raised quit. I bet you I didn't get the win. I can guarantee you that. Okay, they gave it to me. 57.
Face of the franchise, please.
Nah, I'm not doing face of the franchise today. Not today, Jeremiah. Not today.
Rams. Color Rush. Rams with Color Rush. Rams with Color Rush.
What's up, man? I'm gonna have to end it then, homie.
Brew Ivan said Rams.
The
I got
NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football. As a moment ago, their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he takes us up to the 40.
I knew that play was coming. I just didn't know if he was going to inside or outside.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
My God, bro, you ain't picked that?
Left side.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack there to Artem Key.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football right to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Got like 10 people watching on the YouTube stream.
The punter to send this one away.
So this one is live stream,
Harris to return.
Almost had it right there. Almost had it right there.
That officially give him 15. And the
Hey,
Raiders
chat,
will take
I don't know if y'all can hear him,
10.
but he's on a 6-game winning streak. So it's a battle of the streaks right here. Should be a dandy. Should be. Yeah.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we?
Hey, chat, can y'all hear him? Chat, can y'all hear him?
Possibilities here on 2nd down.
If not, no. Somebody said tell him to turn your mic up. I don't know if they can hear you or not. Okay. He said his mic is up, chat.
What's your rep?
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I am 57 and 34, I think.
3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort from minimal
I did too.
Minimal
I did too.
yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Division.
Carr with a play fake to
Turn
Jacobs.
down game volume.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets it to the 34.
Can you hear him now?
For the first.
Turn down game volume.
It's
I
a
turned down the
9-yard
game
gain,
volume.
and it keeps the drive moving.
Game volume is turned all the way down. I can hear you, but I don't think the chat can. Yeah. Not unless we did like a party or something. I don't think they can hear me.
1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Jacobs.
Oh, that boy.
Near the 45.
That boy about took it to the house right there.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All right, first quarter, 0-0.
You can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Yes, sir.
Full extension, and he's got it. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That was dangerous. That was dangerous. I took a chance right there. That was
major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus
30, it is.
but
I won't do that no more.
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. And he's going to fight his way forward here.
Good run, boy. Good run.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Got to mix it up. Got to mix the play calling up.
Pickup right there on 1st down, and as this
Can't let him get a grasp of what I like to do.
Offensive line and running game
Would
imposing
you
its
want to
will.
play H2H game, friendly or wager? I am on PS4 as well.
On 2nd down now.
God, Jacob, you got to get that giddy up. You don't got that giddy up yet, man.
34-yard line.
He's supposed to be able to hit that hole.
Some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Beastly 1v1.
They'll run it now with Smith.
Wow.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up
Why did
fourth
he
down.
go? It was a hole open, but he went to the left for some reason.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. This from 54 yards away. And this is good.
He barely made that.
There at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the field goal counts what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Good God, Henry's house, man.
Stopped at the 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage.
I see you like to play smash mouth football.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Mariota now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Much love.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice
much
job
love, Jay. Much love, Jay. Appreciate the positivity, brother.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs.
Good run, Jacobs.
A gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think you got rock first, so I'll get it next.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to
It took him way too long to throw that pass. I was pressing the button before he threw that. I saw your DB back 10 yards off, man.
Against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out.
Come
for a
on.
loss of yardage.
Come on, Madden. Don't do me like that now.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
I ain't never seen Antonio Brown get beat, get pressed like that. That's crazy. I ain't never seen AB get beat like that.
Johnny Townsend upon it.
I hear you.
No, I said invalid. Let me finish this game.
Facts, that's facts.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
That was my chance to get ahead, too. Get a little cushion.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Mariota.
Yes, sir. That's a user. That's all me.
The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And now it's 3rd down.
It's all me right there.
Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yes,
They've been
sir.
assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And they get to Mariota here.
Good pressure.
As he's dropped on the sack.
Good pressure, fellas. Good
the Raiders
pressure.
going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Brett Kern now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets this away. And look
That's
at
a
this.
good
This
punt.
is a
God
good
dang.
one. Harris now to return.
Thank you.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. An excellent
Good block, Antonio Brown. Good block, baby.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Man, move 6-18. Mike Express.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Oh,
Looking end zone, but
dang
it's
it.
incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Back to you. 7:34. 55, my guy, 55.
Throwing again. Carr, throw right side, complete to Williams. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
These three
The
have
Raiders on
called their
3rd
run.
down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Express.
Carr to throw again. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
God dang it. I was just being too greedy, man.
1st and 10.
God.
And with
I should have just took the 3, man. It's a defensive game. Yeah, I should just.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This fielded at the 2.
I should have
And a
stayed.
nice job there on special teams as he's
I
taken
love
down
games
at
like
the
these. Let's
14-yard
go
line.
defense.
The chat said they like games like this. Defensive,
The
yeah.
Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect.
Oh my God, that's not a first down.
A little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand
Come
up.
on, man. That's a first down, bruh. Wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Raiders.
Now, what is it? Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Come on, 6'4". Good block, good block.
To the 27.
Trying to wait for him.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Come on, offense. Come on, Carr.
Down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Carr.
Oh, no. That's a bad read by me.
So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game.
God, that was a bad read.
On their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
Come on, y'all.
And it'll be Titan football.
God dang it, man. Yeah, plenty of them.
The Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I messed that up.
That good for 22.
Dang, I messed that up.
Down.
Probably going to come back to that.
Him in check running the football in the 1st half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back.
I knew you was going to come back to that after how I played that.
Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
Come on, defense. Come on. Don't give up nothing. Bend, but don't break.
Got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Mariota. It's brought in by Adam Humphries.
Wow.
They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That means
the extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
That means he had too much time to go through his progressions.
Second half, but finally
he got that off.
Opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Mariota gives to Henry. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because
come on, defense. We're reeling right now. Come on, defense. Hold tight. Hold tight.
Leverage,
hold tight.
They created some nice
hold tight, defense. Dang, I left too many points on the board, man. Ah!
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mariota out to the right.
Oh, that's supposed to be a fumble.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the
That's supposed to be a fumble right there, boy.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with
Come on, defense!
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st
Good job.
and goal.
Good job. Good job.
Bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there.
Come on,
Brings up
defense.
2nd
Hold tight,
down.
baby. Hold tight. Hold tight.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
In your face.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Mariota.
Good job, defense. Good job, baby.
Cleveland Farrell in there to get it for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
Dang, if I would have took that field goal.
Led to the sack.
This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching
Let's go
baseball? This feels like a
10
pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think
Hey,
we've ever
bro, wanted to
awarded an
1v1
MVU
after this.
most
You have
valuable
my
unit, but you're right,
PSN.
it might go to them in
Who
this game.
playing
I
with
like
Teen
that,
Titans?
MVU.
I'm sorry for what I said.
From the 29, Carr. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble.
Boy, I was hoping. I was like, please.
To the defense. They're working against a very
I was like,
mobile
please
quarterback,
don't,
but all day long, they've kept him under
don't
wraps.
hit stick
And
me.
on that play, they held him to a short gain.
I was like, let me get down so I don't get hit
It's
stick.
a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Spider.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the
Goodbye.
NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down.
But
And
where
that's
do
what
you
he just
want to
did.
1v1? I've been subbed for a little over a year and I've wanted to
On
1v1
first down,
you on PS4 for a long time.
God,
Bringing him
come
down
on,
defensively,
offensive
Jalen
line.
Brown.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
All right, I see what you're doing. It took me a long time, but all right, I think I got something for this. I think I got something for it.
Lol.
Let's see. Nah, I know, but I see what you win. You do know what you're doing.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Caught outright by Renfro.
There we go.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles, and creating his own yardage.
Come on, offensive line! God, dog! Jesus!
Use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Nice.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throw left side.
Go! Come on! Come on, Hunter. Oh, bro, that was you, bro.
Minute 6 left to go in the game.
Oh, my God, Hunter, that was you.
They'll come out in the pistol. The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Carr going option right. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs.
Oh, my God.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final down as they get the stoppage with just
Come
over
on,
a minute
man.
to go in the game.
Oh.
So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Carlson is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Okay, you don't got no timeouts, though. All right, cool.
Touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous.
Oh.
I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
Come on, defense. Come on. Come on, defense. Y'all got to hold up, baby.
Mariota escaping the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Yeah, good job.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill.
Good game, man. Good defensive game, man. Been a while since I've been in one like that.
As this is definitely not his best throw.
Yeah.
And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Good game, bro. Good game.
Mike, down. 185. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
Down. 180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go.
Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it.
He's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Yes, sir. Good job, Raiders. Oakland, Bay Area.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche,
Good game,
if you
good
want
game.
points at a premium, that's certainly
Good defensive
one
game.
here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football. Low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You
certainly
loved
did.
the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
Add me.
What's hey? You add me, Romy. Let's see. Who's this? I don't even know who this is. Hey, what's going on?
Well, that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
I don't hear nobody.
What's your handle, bro?
Now my PSN is GamerChamp23. Just GamerChamp, GAMER Champ, CH as in Champ Bailey, CHAMP 23, like Michael Jordan, 23. Give me 1 second, guys. Turn this down real quick. I knew that play was coming. I just ain't know if he was going the inside or the outside. Okay.
Hey, my mic was off.
All right, who's...
My mic was off.
Hey, Madden Mastermind. I'm not gonna be able to do anything as far 1 versus 1 right now. If that's what you wanted to know. Let's see. Somebody sent me a friend request.
Cool. Madden, you have BO1.
All right, guys, we done hit under. We under top 1,000 right now. Let's see. We are on a 5-game win streak, guys. 5-game win streak.
Dang it, man, my mic won't on. I was going to 1v1 you. Madden, do you have BO1? No. Romy, do you have B01? What's that? Black Ops 1. Oh yeah, I got it.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
1v1 Romy. I will.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Romy Watts.
3.5 to go, first quarter. Prescott now from the 50. That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
On
3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Ima a 1v1 on B01 OK. Rome go large or go home.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Back to throw, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And all the way play there from McCaffrey. 45 yards on the ground. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw is Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. After the run, Newton going to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to take a 1st quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt.
You've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. To throw is Prescott. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's Prescott. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
What's happening, guys? I'm just stopping by some streams to say hello.
This is 4th
Enjoy
down.
the stream, guys.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? first down. Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Good job, Brian.
6-yard line.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
At the 4-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Cam fakes the give and keeps it to the right side, and he's got more complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 64 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
What a
and
run
no
right
run
there by
back
Christian
here. This will
McCaffrey.
be a touchback,
What a
and
run.
it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Chat, what's going on, chat?
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
You see me lurking.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 35 on second down, Newton, that's Samuel, caught left side. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. So on first down, it's Newton. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Here's Newton. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
170 Panthers.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We got this.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion. So now here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
From the red zone now, Newton. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers add on to their lead. See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
I'm on a 6-game winning streak, everyone.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott on 1st down. This one caught left side by Cooper. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
To the air again, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And a sack by one of the most consistent.
I think he's quitting, guys. I think he's quitting. Try to trick me with no friendly quit.
In the game, Gerald McCoy.
Mike 54. Hey, check.
Off play action. Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got this down almost to the 20.
What's your record, pimp?
59 and now it's 59 and 34. I think it's 59 and 34, Ben. Let's see. I lost a lot of games when the game first came out, so had to get used to the. Now I'm kind of on a 6-game win streak, guys. Ranked 938, 59 and 34.
Don't forget to like this stream. We are doing a free giveaway once we hit 200 subs.
1 second, guys. Alright guys, I want to say thank you to everybody who's tuned in. I am going to have to call it a wrap for right now. But don't forget guys, continue to like, comment, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, we are doing a free giveaway once we hit 200 subs guys. So I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'm out. Peace.